March 21st, 2025. I'm Grand Tour Lamont Belton. Much respects to you. This is the Aboriginal Consular Tribunal. Aboriginal Consular Court Insular Tribunal. It is the Aboriginal title sovereign Aboriginal Consular Court Insular Tribunal. There's a little noises, so I do have on my goggles as I do say that I'm within a space. And of course, I just wanted to share with you all that we are at what you may call countering of prosecutions in terms of people that are not bonded, that are not fully assured, and of course that is a misrepresentation in terms of what you may call the incorporation laws of the state, which requires everybody to take out some form of surety or assurances. Okay, they may say insurance, but we know that that is a non-interest contract. So I just bring to your attention that, of course, we being the obligee, and the United States being on our landmaster obligor. You did get a reference of Aboriginal people over there in Australia, which I do respect. Recently, several weeks before that, I had brought forth the definitions and emphasized, and I've always started that way. However, in the midst of the delivery, or before that, we had transmitted over there to Australia, and I had not been able to speak with them, but to see that they had come to some form of respect their native rights, as they say, was undermined. However, it is Aboriginal title. And of course, this is the charter to keep sanctity to the Aboriginal title. Again, Aboriginal title is to emphasize the preservation of already existing sovereignty before the European colonies arrived. And of course, Chief Justice Lemaire, which was the justice over in Canada or Canadian system, in British Columbia, had stated that there were Aboriginal law systems, Aboriginal peoples that existed that were there before the colonies arrived to North America. This is what he emphasizes on. So, of course, I just wanted to share this with you. And we have our own system. No one has separated from anything, running from anything. Didn't have to get into all of that reclamation and none of that. Here at Gracia Perserverando, we have a different style trust, and of course, we have the anti-tort trust that is there in essence, where we have the bailiwick where we meet, and we make certain that we have common fair knowledge, and of course, we have introduced or have inspired many systems in terms of the United States banking systems, and of course, some of those systems, mostly all of them, we have offered some form of assurance to them. However, they have to comprehend that they are bound via the registered agent and, of course, the Transparency Acts within the United States federal. And at the domestic level, you have what you call the Virginia State Corporation Commission that works to enforce that. However, at the domestic circuitry here now, that I'm enforcing that entirely because, of course, I did not have the full how can I say, operational platform that they had pertaining to the Uniform Commercial Code. It was not accessible. And of course, that was very damaging, and it put at a real disadvantage. So, of course, as I did share with you all before, Joel H. Peck stated, Mr. Belton, you got to do it. I did sue them in 2014, of course, to correct the records, which is the most important thing at standing at law. First, situations such as the United Nations Declaration of Rights of Indigenous and Tribal People, we have adopted that, we have localized that, and of course, in terms of a federation, we have brought that forth, and of course, we respect the American Declaration of Rights for Indigenous People. However, it is Aboriginal title here in North America that has been launched. We've always been respectful of that, and of course, originated Aboriginal martial law and Aboriginal martial law officers here at the Seminole Practice on Savannah and Lex Jurisprudence du Jour Priesthood Bailiwick. So again, we're countering what you call bad behavior in any corporation. If you're operating on the landmass, regardless to what you think or not, there is Aboriginal law system that exists. And of course, no titles at any time had been transferred or misrepresented, as we know, and as we have the facts that the Pope have made forth the reaffirmation of those facts, that of course, that the standing has always been. And I'm sui juris, sui generis, unique, and I'm delivering this to you. Thank you so much for your time. Respects to you, transmitting to you from the Great State Perserverando, the location. And again, we are the bond holders, the oversight to keep the highest integrity over all United States systems to make certain that they are optimized. And of course, we are the obligee. Much respects to you all in the highest. Much respects to you. Much respects. All liberties reserved.